So to begin, the event organizer will effectively sign you to a specific booth. And when this occurs, you should receive an email from noreply@brella.io, and it will look something like so. We will essentially let you know that you have been invited as a partner to X event, and then you'll be able to access the specific booth here as well. So just one thing to note, accessing this booth is not accessing the event proper. It's basically an admin portal dedicated for you to build the booth itself. You'll receive an additional URL from the event organizer later on down the line when the event officially launches. So once you proceed through Access Booth, you sign up via your work email. You will land on a page called sponsor.brella.io. And here you will effectively have a preview of the booths that you have been assigned to. Usually you'll probably see one here. But what you can do from here is you can click in, and there's a couple of different items that you'll see in this place. So the first page is a dedicated overview. So this is reviewing your performance when it comes to meeting acceptance rate, time spent in the booth, booth visits, any active visitors, any meeting request activity. And then you will have your virtual booth. So this is basically where all the manual work or tasks are involved. What you can do in this space effectively is you can update your company name, you can add a subtitle, you can customize all your details from industry, your socials, add your description, and also, of course, update the carousel as well. So the carousel is effectively the preview of the event. So as you can see here in this Brella preview, we have a YouTube video, we have some sales documents, we have some websites, we have images, and so on and so forth. So that can also be embedded, and it can also be previewed from here. Each of these info bubbles, it connects to a specific article, so you can see what exactly needs to be included, and you are also able to see the specifications for imagery as you proceed throughout this as well. Let's take one of the examples here at the carousel deck. So let's say this YouTube video. How you'll embed a YouTube video is essentially by utilizing an embed link, and this is the same for all of these other spaces. You will require an embed link to input it onto the Brella's end. So when you're going to YouTube, for example, what you would like to do is you can go to share, and then you will go to this embed space, and you will effectively take this URL here, which has /embed included in the URL itself. Once that's done, then you'll be able to add it here. So for example, you can add the type of slide, if it's an embed, web page, video, or stream, title, and then you can include the URL here essentially. But any questions or any concerns, you can either check the articles here, and we also have a live support available on the top right hand corner where you can chat with one of the representatives at Brella. Moving on then briefly, we also have this representatives tab. One thing to note about the representatives who will be attending the event on your team's behalf is that they will be able to be assigned to the booth in two specific ways. The first way is automatic assignment. So this is, let's say, for example, I work for Brella. When I sign up to the event proper, I will say that my company is Brella, and I'll be automatically assigned to the booth. And the second option is manually via the event organizer. So if you see that maybe one of your sponsors or partners has not been assigned to the booth, it'll be worth either reaching out to the event organizer, who will then be able to manually upload or assign that sponsor to that specific booth. But otherwise, you'll be able to have a preview of all the representatives. You'll be able to see the meetings that they've accepted, from inbound, outbound, if meetings have been cancelled. So this is some good data that you can take on. And it's also similar on the engagement space. So you'll actually get some data on who met who, for example. So which of your sponsors or partners met which attendee or which investor. And all of that is exportable as a CSV as well. So some really nice data there to review the performance of the representatives from their actions when it comes to accepting meetings, but then also previewing who they have accepted as well. There's also a prospects tab. So for on-site events, we have a tool for lead scanning. One thing to note is that once you have scanned the lead and maybe you have taken some notes, these are some of the main criteria that you'll receive from this scanning. So name, email, prospect company, title, scanning time, who scanned, so the representative, notes, and then actions taken. This is also exportable as a CSV file as well. So you can have some post-event data. So to give a brief summary, in this space, you're able to build the boot from scratch. You're able to preview it before you actually sign up to the event. Same with the sidebar integrations, you can preview those before the event. If you need any kind of help with this space, we have links to help articles, and we also have chat support. But overall, it allows you as a team to curate the space and to also preview your analytics as well.